Honorable Labrosi Noka is a trade and investment lawyer. He is the Executive Director and Nigeria Private Sector Alliance and joins us to discuss the enabling environment to maintain agreements signed in China. You are welcome to Business Express.
Thank you.
Nigeria has signed so many agreements when the president was in China. What do you make of all these MOUs that were signed?
It's basically to stimulate the economic growth of Nigeria and also to create more market opportunities for Nigeria private sector and businesses in order for us to benefit from all these agreements. So it's for the good of the Nigerian business owners and the small and medium enterprises, as it were.
Now, how sustainable is this considering the Nigerian economy?
Yeah, it's all effort towards ensuring that we have we integrate properly into what we call the global value chain, because we don't depend on ourselves alone. We depend on each other through the process of globalization. So when these processes of agreements and negotiations are on, it is basically to improve the economic well-being of citizens. So the government is working in the right direction to see that they create that kind of opportunities for our own business owners or our own businesses, our industries and manufacturers, in order for them to take advantage of the global market space.
Now, considering the fact that so many countries in terms of globalization are at various stages of development, do you see us making progress?
Yeah, China will always tell us, and we believe, because they are also a developing country as we are also developing, but they always tell us about a win-win approach. And so we want to see ourselves as equals, even in the word of Paul Kagame of Rwanda, that China-Africa relations is among equals. So we want to believe that there's no much gap between our level of development, but the consciousness is that how do we catch up with the speed with which China is going. So I think it's about speed and willingness of our own people to also catch up with the speed that China is carrying on. Otherwise, there's not much of a gap that we can say, let's sit down and start lamenting that China is ahead. Thank you.
You mentioned about speed.
Yes.
Can you expatiate on that?
Talking about speed of development, speed of innovation, speed of industrialization, speed in terms of human development, speed in terms of response to market demand. You know, you have citizens that are responding to market availability of product, and so I mean, that's what China is mostly doing right now. They are responding to consumer need, consumer taste, consumer request. So that's the speed I'm talking about. So it's about how do we meet up the request or the demand or the urge for our citizens to get access to product, get access to quality service, get access to the best that life can offer them. So that's just the speed about it.
Okay, a lot of agreements were signed in the energy sector. Considering the fact that Nigeria is an oil-rich economy, what would you make of the multiplier effects?
Yeah, I will not advocate strongly for a China Energy Pact or MOU, where we have, we've been oil dependent over the years, and so if we follow what the current government is also doing, is how we can begin to move on to the non-oil sector. But signing agreement to stimulate our oil and gas industry, which is where at the moment we have the bulk of our energy, we have the bulk of our resources and revenue, it is also a good one in order for us to have additional major partners who at our beck and call to buy our products, because statistics have also shown over time now that our sales or our relationship with the US is also dropping, and so China provides an alternative market for Nigerian oil and gas sector.
Onwebu Labrosi Nuka, a trade and investment lawyer. It's a pleasure to have had you on the program today.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You can reach us via email, and the address is businessexpress@nta.gov.ng. Follow us on Twitter, and the handle is NTA News Now, #NTABizX.